A multi-million-dollar addition is coming to South County, one that combines the arts and ice under one roof and has created a few questions for those living in the area. WPTV News Channel 5's Todd Wilson with a look at what's being called Boca Ice and Fine Arts Center.
There's a lot of hockey going on in South Florida.
Mike Machete has two boys who play hockey. The game is a way of life in his household.
5 nights a week I'm at one rink in South Florida where the kids practice, and then on the weekends we play just about, every other weekend.
Mike just recently heard that a developer is looking to build the Boca Ice and Fine Arts Center.
I live in Boca, to have something right, near the house would definitely be convenient. Also, just the fact that the more ice rinks in South Florida, the more kids that'll play, and that'll help grow the sport.
The city of Boca Raton recently approved a project that will house 2 NHL rinks, a running track, along with ballet and dance under one roof.
And that's going to be in the northern tip of our city, right off of Congress Avenue, right where near the I-95 interchanges there. And it's going to fill a huge need here in our city.
Councilman Andy Thompson says while the facility will serve a variety of uses, it also triggered traffic and parking concerns for those living nearby.
All legitimate concerns, and what the developers did was they worked with them to make sure that those concerns were addressed. They're going to have speed bumps that are going to be put into their neighborhood. They're going to have security people who are out there directing traffic in the event that there's a special event.
The center is expected to be completed in the fall of 2021. Moschetti says the news is great.
Keeps the kids out of trouble, keeps them off the street.
In Boca Raton, Todd Wilson, WPTV News Channel 5.
Back in business after being closed for months, the doors have reopened at some local tattoo parlors and tanning salons. The measures they're taking to keep their customers safe.
Keeping customers safe, the extra steps some local restaurants are taking as they serve food during this pandemic, and how you know which businesses are getting that additional training.
$40,000 raised by one local family after losing a loved one to glioblastoma. How it's going to help others battling the disease.
This is News Channel 5 at 11. Thanks for making WPTV South Florida's most watched television station.
WPTV tomorrow morning, why the coronavirus means justice delayed for the families of the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School shooting victims. Contact 5 investigators speak with one father who says he's disturbed and disappointed. We have exclusive views through the eyes of Chopper 5 and your WPTV First Alert forecast, 4:30 to 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Wake up with WPTV.
Tonight, tattoo, body piercing, and tanning shops are open in Palm Beach County again. They closed months ago, as you well know, for COVID-19 safety. Now, increased safety protocols are in place, including disinfecting and sanitizing throughout the day. Rebuilding a customer base will be a high priority at places like Ace's High Tattoo and Piercing in West Palm Beach. Clients will notice the difference, we're told. No guests are allowed, masks are mandatory, hand sanitizers required, and contactless payments are just a few of the changes.
It's been frustrating because, you want to stay safe, but you also want to make money and provide. And there's trying to find that fine line, like where do we fit in as tattooers?
The order allowing these businesses to reopen also comes with enforcement. The county says it will make sure they're monitored and complying with safety regulations.
New at 11, a pop-up dining experience in Delray Beach is extended for another week. Distanced dining continues through Saturday in Old School Square Park. You can pick up food and drinks from downtown businesses and then enjoy them at tables and chairs set up under umbrellas and tents. There's music also and cafe lighting. The city has also set up hand washing stations and it's sanitizing tables after each use. On Friday, you can also enjoy an art walk and an end of summer sidewalk sale. Starting this week, grab-and-go meals will be available at more than 150 schools throughout Palm Beach County, the Palm Beach County School District. Meals can be picked up Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then at 3 or from 3 to 5 p.m. Cash will not be accepted. Instead, parents are encouraged to set up an online account to pay for meals. You'll need your student's ID badge, their ID number, or barcode letter for pickups. Reduced price or free lunches are also available. To apply, you can click on this story on WPTV.com. And tonight, an update from the superintendent of Indian River County 1 week into the new school year. There have already been cases of COVID-19 among students in that district. Superintendent Dr. David Moore says the transition has been smooth so far, despite the small number of coronavirus cases. He says they've had 3 students test positive so far for COVID-19 at Osceola Magnet and Vero Beach High School. And he says the district continues to take steps to make sure that everyone stays safe.
Those areas have been re-sanitized in an abundance of caution. Schools are open. Teaching and learning is taking place in those schools.
And tonight, about 30 members of the Vero Beach High School football team are in quarantine, but the superintendent would not say whether a player tested positive.
New help in the fight against glioblastoma, a brain cancer impacting so many lives locally. WPTV first reported on the dozens of people diagnosed with the disease in one particular area over the years.
As Megan McRoberts shows us, the family of one Treasure Coast man who died of the disease is making sure that his legacy helps others.
Well, Cleveland Clinic's new research center is in its infancy here in Tradition, but there are big plans for the research that will be done here, including for glioblastoma. Today, getting a $40,000 donation from the family of one young local victim.
It's a disease that's supposed to be more common in the elderly, but in St. Lucie County, too many have been diagnosed with glioblastoma at a young age, like Lenny Shalene Jr., who died at just 33 years old.
He never knew a stranger.
He was an avid fisherman, a friend to many, and now even after death, his mother says he's making a difference.
And that was one of his things is, I don't want to be forgotten, Mom, and I went, I don't think that'll ever gonna happen.
His family started a nonprofit dedicated to supporting glioblastoma research by raising money through a fishing tournament. The first tournament last year raising about $30,000 for the University of Miami. But this year his family wanting to support local research.
I'm just very happy today that I think those lives hopefully will be impacted in the future.
Donating $40,000 to Cleveland Clinic Martin Health and neurosurgeon Dr. Oscar Centermai.
And I had the opportunity to meet with Lenny when he had a seizure.
He's heading up glioblastoma research at Cleveland Clinic's brand new Florida Research and Innovation Center.
It's a tremendous boost to our initial effort to study these tumor cells.
He's become not only the doctor, but an advocate for many local glioblastoma patients.
Hopefully one day we may talk about new therapeutic options that may come out of this.
Hoping to be able to give more of those families hope through more intensive research.
At least give them longevity of life, more than the 17 months like Lenny had.
Now, this research is also exciting because a lot of it will be based off of local patients, their cancer biopsies, and there's the potential for any discoveries here to benefit local patients first. I'm Megan McRoberts. Back to you.